Yeah, we're live.
Woohoo!
Oh, sorry, guys, we're a little late. Not that anybody's watching yet, but we had some technical difficulties. We figured it out now.
Gotta love
This
it.
is very spur of the moment. Going live today. It will record, and I will repost it later. But we just thought we'd give it a shot. Um. Anyways, so Cara and I today are just gonna have some conversation about things that have been happening in the world of the rally.
Yeah, I'm super excited to be able to be back home to talk about all things podcast and rally.
Yeah, there was a large break because well, I was very busy helping in a family situation, and Kara was also busy and traveling. And oh, there we
Yep.
go. That's better. Um. Anyways, so let's. Oh, where'd you go? There you're back.
I'm
So
here.
let's talk about the call last night.
Yes, it was great. It was so nice being able to see all of the other competitors and staff and just see how everybody's doing and learn about new updates. All those things
Yeah,
are
what'd you
fun.
learn?
I learned, let's see, that there's going to be the Toyota team is back. We got the email from that yesterday, but also as far as the actual meeting went, all the new additions are going to be at the end of the handbooks instead of each defined, which is really nice because that's a pretty thick handbook, so we have to absorb it all.
Yeah, it's a lot to know. I learned I probably need to work on my comprehension because I don't know how many times they said, read the rule book, read the rule book, read the rule book. And I do read the rule book, but every time I read it, I learn something new. And I feel like I'm never, ever going to just know it all. So,
Yeah, we have
um,
it in our calendar, or I have it in my calendar to read it every 2 weeks. And as we get closer to the rally, we'll bump that up. But that really helped last year, and that's something I'm carrying over this year. Even if, because every time you read something, you read it a little differently. So,
yeah.
yeah.
Um, yeah, for sure. Every time you read it differently. And like I said, every time I read it, I learn something new. Like somebody just said to me, this year bone stock can have tires that are 2 inches bigger, and I am
Hmm.
rallying bone stock and was unaware of this. So I
So,
don't
are you
know how
getting
I missed
bigger
that.
tires now?
No,
Okay.
no. I do not believe the Defender has the clearance for bigger tires. So
Yeah.
wait, Steph and I have not officially had a discussion about it, but I can pretty competently say no.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, what else? Let me look at my notes from yesterday. Valet mode. So, oh, and the maps. That's interesting. So you're not having to cover your screen for maps this year.
Unless it can show
You
you where you're at. Like if
right.
it can
You have
see
to
that, yeah.
disable your GPS, but you don't have to disable the maps. So
Yeah.
I think that's pretty interesting because
Yeah.
that's a big pain in the butt.
It is because a lot of places that you take your vehicle to, especially for a Jeep, they won't unhook that middle sensor, and it's just a lot of work. It's a lot of work either
Yeah.
way, but yeah.
Yeah. So that's going to be nice.
Yeah, Anita had
Control
mentioned
that.
something about valet mode and like some of the newer model vehicles that you can go in and you can set it, and then it gives you a code or something, and you would not have access, I believe, to that code. I'm not specifically sure how that works,
Yeah.
um,
They talked
but
about that last night. So, like, the
the
rally
rally
people would set that code and not give it to you until the
right,
end. So that will be interesting.
yeah,
Oh, and big congrats to Kristen Shaw for moving over to staffing and being there for the media.
yeah.
That's really nice. Well, here, what does Angela say? Valet mode was such a huge topic and source of contention last year. Oh, okay. I had no idea. Last year, I was in a 2019. I just pulled the SD card and I had no technology. Um,
Yeah. We
so that's
completely
good
made
to
ours
know.
dumb.
So yeah, it sounds like Angela, they have made clarifications on something you struggled with last year, which is really great. I think the new thing that they have going, even though it's just over 115 pages, if you include the media handbook in that, while it's a lot to take in, it's really good. It has definitely clarified a lot of stuff.
I love the new format. I love the supplement. I love the media thing. I love everything. Any like clarification and making it very streamlined it makes my personality happy.
Yeah, for sure. Let's see. Anything else from yesterday's call that I wanted to go over?
We didn't
I don't
find
think
out where base
so.
camp one was. Couldn't
No.
find that out.
I don't think you're gonna find that out ahead of
No, I don't either.
getting your maps in Mammoth.
No, we could always try.
Um, oh, look, Lisa's on. Hi, Lisa. Late to the live, but excited you two are doing this. Can you see the comments, Kara?
Yeah.
Okay, you can. I'm not sure. This is our first new
Co
live.
co
Anyways,
live.
yeah, just trying it out. All right, let's see what else. Oh, I looked this morning and we're 82 days out. That's 82 days out from the start. Most people will be arriving in Mammoth in about 80 days.
Yeah. Oh, another
That's
thing from last
crazy.
night is Nina did ask for clarification that day one is going to be scored. So there's going to be like that whole 8 days.
Yeah. So the prologue is from Mammoth to Base Camp 1, and then leaving
And
Base Camp 1, everything after will be scored.
it's not just a transit. We did learn that too last night. I don't know if you picked that up, but she's going to give us checkpoints along the way to that base camp.
Yeah, I think that's the prologue that they talk about because prologue is usually a
Yeah.
day of checkpoints. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's all
I
very
know.
interesting.
I know.
And then they announced in the latest update Pirates Cove as the
Mhm.
ending, which is kind of I mean, I've never been there, but I've talked to people that have been there, and I'm excited for more shower opportunities myself.
Yeah,
So
I
I
heard
have a
their
lot of fun.
showers were really nice, and then I also have heard that the water is really nice. Like as far as bring your paddleboard, Holly said that Pirates Cove was where they were at the year that the sandstorm came in really bad, so she was able to
Yeah.
wash all of the sand in places. So she was giving me some pointers on that. So yeah, I'm super thankful
Yeah.
to have her
Nice.
knowledge.
I don't think I've gotten all the pointers yet. I'll be digging into some seasoned rebels that have been there and asking more questions.
Don't bring your paddleboard.
Um,
I'll tell you that now.
well, I don't have a paddleboard because I have no use for a paddleboard because as everybody on this podcast knows, I do not enjoy water. So there's that.
Yeah,
Um, let's see what else. You covered the Toyota announcement. Oh, with the
mm,
Toyota announcement was the new live co-host announcement, Alyssa,
yeah.
and I don't really know how to say her last name.
I don't either.
Ronig, Ronig maybe.
Yeah,
Um, anyways, I've never met her. I did a little social media stalking this morning. She looks like a great person, very experienced in the world of announcing. So I'm pretty excited about that. Emmy will be
yeah.
hard to replace, but it seems like Alyssa will be a very good replacement.
I like that. Yeah, she's competed in the Rebelle, and she's also known as far as like the being the ESPN side of speaker.
Yeah.
And I think that'll open up more doors for the rally to be made aware of who we are.
Yeah. Same. What does Lisa say? She said she's excited everyone is staying close to the final
Mhm.
base camp since it's so remote. Yeah, it
Yeah,
is kind of nice to have such a larger, like more established base camp, I think. I know Kara and I, our husbands have rented spots for our campers, and several people that we know have also rented spots. So I think that'll be
mhm.
fun. Because I don't usually camp at base camp afterwards. I usually camp with Rob, and so he will be kind of right there at base camp, and that'll be pretty nice.
Yeah. I wonder how they're. I wonder. Did you take anything from the open finish line last night? Like as far as when we finished, are you going to get that hug? You think?
I'm going to get a hug. It
Okay.
sounds like there's just like a tape line and you can interact with your loved ones and then you have to go back. You don't forfeit in my understanding. You don't forfeit your ability to protest anything until you have left base camp, like turned in your trackers and actually departed base camp. But I think right there where the finish line is open, you have opportunity to interact with
Okay.
other people. That's how I understood it. I didn't ask for
Clear.
clarification.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I'm still hopeful for a hug.
Yeah.
What else? So I have a thing that I got from Jump Medic. Let me see if I can do this.
Yeah.
So Jump Medic sent us, my camera's really close. this first aid kit, and it is customized per the public requirements of the first aid kit for the Rebelle Rally. So you can go on their website and get this. Did you have your list of what's supposed to be in the
Yeah, I can pull it up.
first aid kit? Yeah, you
Yeah.
pull that up and read it, and I'll try to find it in there for us.
Yeah, can you still see me so that way I can?
No, cannot see you.
Okay, then I will not be able to. Let me hold on. Let me grab my phone. Let me see if I can go grab my phone.
Um,
One sec.
while you do that, I'm just going to talk about this. So,
Okay.
what this is the kit. It's $125 for a kit. It comes in red or black, and you can tell them what color you want. So, let me see here. They sent me some instructions. The Rebelle kits are not up on the site, so you have to go to the ad 125 in the quoted price section of our build a bag page. But they know what you want because they have a list from last year, and we're going to be sure that the list hasn't changed and they have everything in there from this year, and they're really good about that. And then after you put the 125 in to the build a bag page, you just tell them whether you want red or black, and they'll know that this is the kit you're looking for. They sell all kinds of kits, and if you want a different kit, you can use promo code Rebelle for 10% off anything that you order. But they sent us this one to review, so let's see if we can figure out if it has everything in it. I'm pretty sure it does, but I haven't actually looked through it. I was waiting.
I'm pulling that up. So give me 1 second.
Okay. So ordering from them is kind of like clicking the easy button on your required first aid items. But it has a little. Oh, my camera's really bad for this. I'm too close. This might not
You might
work out.
can you might can change the instead of it being the screen that we're on.
All right, on the outside, it has the CPR face shield. Now I'm going to open it up. Maybe. All right, let's keep talking about something else because this. Where's the zipper? There's a zipper. I'm a disaster. I
Well,
should
I
have
can't.
practiced this more.
I'm still
Okay.
trying to find it in the rule book, so you're good.
Well, let's talk about the big thing. I know neither one of us went to the big thing, but everybody that I know that went said it was amazing.
Yeah, there was a lot of people there, and I know that Rochelle announced that they are coming back to the rally this year with Toyota.
Mm-hmm.
They
With
announced that
Toyota.
there. I wanted to go to that so bad, but we were still trying to like recoup and recharge after all of our travel, so I needed that time.
All right. Did you find it? Because I have one right here.
Oh, you do? That'd be great because I cannot find it.
Okay.
I see. As soon as you start finding it, I'll find it.
Yeah. Emergency blankets, 2. Check. Um, let's see. What else? Medical tape. Check. 4 pairs of latex gloves. Check.
Okay, I got it. The bandage.
Antiseptic wipes.
Yeah.
Check. The cat style tourniquet. Check. Oh, and it has compression bandage,
Hmm.
gauze. What's up here?
Are you looking at the new ones that's on page 28?
Um,
Because this one's a lot
yes,
shorter than. Okay.
the new one that's on page 28. This has a eye thing, an eye bandage.
An eye dressing packet. Hmm.
Yeah. I can't find the compression bandages. I see all kinds of gauze. Let me see. I'm sure they're in here.
Yeah, there's a
There's
4 inch and a
lint.
2 inch.
Yeah, there's antiseptic spray. This says wipes. Triangular bandage. That was the one last year. Weren't they checking for that one?
Hmm.
Yeah.
They were checking for that and tourniquets.
Yeah. I actually gave a tourniquet away to somebody because I had some extras.
It's nice to have someone because someone always doesn't have that and they have to run to the local like grocery store.
Yeah.
And there's not much in
And
Mammoth.
they're hard to find.
No,
Okay. Well, I'm destroying this and taking all
it's
the pieces
fine.
out.
Oh, it was
I don't.
Angela that you loaned it to, she said.
Oh, yes, that's right. It was Adriana actually that I gave it to, and she asked, "Can I pay you for it?" And I said, "No, you can pay me in information later." And she said that was more stressful than giving me money.
I mean,
Oh,
she's
here we
not
go.
wrong.
Oh, there we go. Triangular bandage. Well, 2 of them. Excellent.
Awesome.
All right. So I've destroyed this on my desk. You cannot see it. I made a mess. This did not go as planned, but it has everything that you need in it. So this kit, jumpmedic.com, $125. You can pick red or black. They use the list that the Rebelle puts out, and they make you a custom kit. It's like pushing the easy button on your first aid kit instead of trying to run around and trying to pick it all up.
Yep.
So there
And
you
it's
go.
in a small, convenient bag too that you can. I
It is.
personally,
It's
I personally
unpacked
like
now.
the. I personally like the red one. Mine's orange, but I like something bright so that way you can just tell somebody, "Go grab the red bag. Go grab the orange bag."
Yeah. Well, it has the medical
Yeah.
patch on it.
When you're
Yeah,
in
the
a
one
hurry,
that I
though.
carry is like this color too, but mine, yeah. Okay. Woof.
That was
Got
stressful.
through that. It was stressful. I thought that
Yeah.
was gonna. I looked in my mind. There was not all this stuff here, and that's okay. All right.
You
What
learn.
else? What else?
Right.
Oh, you switched. Your phone moved you sideways.
I didn't turn anything.
I think you bumped it.
Mm-mm.
Uh,
I'll fix back.
you're sideways now. There you
Boom.
go. Um. All right. What else? The big thing. What did you talk to anybody that went to the big thing?
I had talked to Alex beforehand, but I didn't talk to anybody afterwards, just from other sponsors and things. But yeah, I do we do know like Gaia, because they were out there. Some of the people that we have our circle with was out there. They said it was incredible. I would have loved to have been, like I said last year. I want to go next year for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I heard it was great. I heard it was somebody said it was the best event that they've been to all year, which
Oh,
I believe. It
really?
looked like it had a very like nice family kind of feel. I'm gathering like Northwest Overland Rally kind of feel, like
Hmm.
family.
I like that they
Um
had the whole day of for women, and then I saw Emily or someone commented said that they had to make more like things for it because it was just they were filling up. It was just everybody wanted to be in the know, and I think that's incredible.
yeah. Yeah. I don't they had some pretty cool events going, so
Yeah,
it'll
and
be
then
exciting to see what happens with it next year. I'm sure it'll be
they
bigger
did
next year.
they did like movies under the stars. They did all of these things, and the obstacle
Yeah.
course, of course. That Nina, I think Nina actually drove a Toyota. So
Mm,
interesting.
nice. What else? What are you doing with your last 82 days before the rally starts?
Working on enduros, fine tuning my Jeep. I have most of Holly's things. I'm going to get some more things from her whenever we meet up, whenever we go to Sand Mountain at the end of this month. But I'm doing weekly calls for enduro practices and trying to figure out those intervals and just fine tuning things like that. Practicing plotting, just for
Nice.
little giggles for here and there for whenever we are out there and some things that we want to work on. We're going to get there early to Mammoth so that way we can go chase.
Nice. I don't like to do that. I like to go into my rally with a clean, fresh brain, the best sleep I can have coming into it. But I can also get there in a day, so
Yeah.
I'm
And
not
good on
traveling
you for
across
thinking
the
you can
country.
sleep. I can't sleep like that.
Oh, I sleep. I don't have rally dreams. I sleep like a baby.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
Yep.
I've had a couple of rally dreams so far this year. Last year I only had like one, but like this year they're a little different. But
Mm.
I'm excited for year 10.
For my what?
I'm excited for year 10. This is year 10.
Oh, year 10. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry. I had to take the Arkansas out of that word. I did not hear year 10. Sorry.
It's
My
okay.
bad. Yeah, it should be fun. Did you get your welcome gift?
I did. I actually just got it a couple days ago. We actually had to go break into our old house because it was delivered there. I messaged Andrea and I was like, what address do you have for me? And she said our new address. And I was like, well, my welcome gift was sent to my old one, but we got it. Don't you
Yeah,
worry. Yeah,
that's
I really
funny.
liked it. It was sweet.
Yeah, it's good. Oh, uh, I found this when I was cleaning out. When we got home, and Rob came home with the camper, and I was cleaning it out. And this is the old blue sticker.
Like a
And
collector's item.
judging from its condition, it's probably been in the camper since my first Rebelle year. But I have freed it. I will put it in my sticker box.
Yeah.
Um,
We got a lot of stickers this time too.
yeah, they're good about giving stickers.
Yeah. Are you gonna use your luggage tag? I'm excited with the scorpion.
I don't know. I don't usually travel by plane,
Oh yeah,
but
that's true.
if I do, I'm sure I will use it.
I'm just worried
Okay,
about
so
always losing it.
a big thing on our list is the new scholarship that's available, the Drive On Cat
Hmm.
Fund.
Yeah.
So they announced this. Was it a week and a half ago? 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
So they said, I'm just going to read it. The scholarship has been created by Rebels for Rebels in honor of Catherine Ceruto, a 2024 registered rookie who fought hard to get to the Rebel, only to learn at her required medical exam that she had cancer. She passed away May 2025, 9 months after her diagnosis. She credited the rally for not only inspiring her, but also for acquiring the physical that alerted her to her condition. As a result, she encouraged everyone to get their checkups and screenings and not wait. She was a force of nature and an inspiration to all around her. She supported helping others get to the rally who were already working so hard to get there too. So, the mission of the scholarship is to support rebels in their active fundraising journey to the start line. And they have a link to an application. So,
Hmm.
there was some talk because the application requires proof of um, a medical
Medical.
exam.
Hmm.
However, if you're a rookie, you go ahead and you put in your application and then you provide them with the medical that you get for this year's Rebel. You don't have to go and get um, a medical now and then do it again within 60 days of the start line, is my understanding. And I think Andrea Boulard cleared that up on
Hmm.
one of the Facebook posts.
Yes. She
So,
said, let's see, it says, I was going to see what she had said on that.
mm. While you're looking that up, who can apply? Privateer teams registered for the current year rally who can show need in an active fundraising campaign. A privateer team is can't talk today. Defined as a team that pays registration costs out of pocket and is not fully funded by an employer or supported by a vehicle manufacturer. Scholarship award is $1,000 per team if selected. Funds are paid directly to the Rebelle Rally on behalf of the scholarship recipient. And I heard yesterday, because some people that are applying have all of their registration already paid, but that $1,000 is applicable towards your other rally fees, with the exception of fuel, because
Hmm.
fuel is secured by a credit card. But so you can put that towards anything that you could spend a gift card on, you could spend that $1,000 on,
Yeah, so
which
Andrea
is
said
nice.
for rookie teams applying now, your health screening may be submitted at a later date within the rally required window. If you do not currently have a health screening from July 2024 to now, don't let that stop you from applying. Also, it says applications accepted through August 20th or until all funds are awarded, means not
Yeah.
likely to be money left if you wait until August 19th.
Yeah. So if
Yeah.
you're planning to apply, get on that.
Hmm.
Requirements: you must be registered for the current year's rally. You must have an active fundraising effort underway for the upcoming rally prior to applying. Teams must participate in an application process, fill out the online form, and complete any follow up questions submitted by the committee. Both team members will be required to show proof of the health screening.
Hmm.
Team members' sportsmanship, conduct, and respect for other Rebelle Rally competitors and staff is a factor in scholarship selection.
Yeah. Yeah, I
So,
think it's an amazing thing that they're doing, not only this year, for
mhm.
hopefully for years going forward, just to keep that memory of Kat on. I was
Yeah.
one of her co-rookie ladies that got to meet her for the first time at her first training at Nina's, um,
Hmm.
in
That's where I met her.
Glamis. Yeah, she was incredible.
Yeah. I'm just looking through the application. It all looks pretty standard, just some information gathering until you get down towards the end, and then they want to know, why are you applying for the scholarship, and then why are you competing in the Rebelle Rally, and it says each teammate must answer that question. So, and
Yeah.
it's a blind committee, so nobody knows who's on the committee, or anonymous, blind anonymous, I don't know. Anyways, so that's pretty exciting. Anybody out there that's still looking for um funding and you want to apply for that scholarship, um I know in 2020 they had something similar for rookies.
Oh, really?
Um, it was a different kind of a scholarship. I'm not sure what it was called or what happened to it, but I know this isn't the first time that they've had something like this. So that's pretty exciting.
I think that's awesome for them to do. It's just hard also to get those funds in there. So I said, hopefully we can
Hmm.
continue keeping it alive, because that's the hardest part for people getting to the rally is the funds.
Yeah, I know the goal is to. There's going to be a auction for items collected by a group of us rebels, and that, to my understanding, is happening during the rally this year. So they'll be
Okay.
auctioning off items, and then all of that funding goes into the pot so that it can be a perpetual scholarship. Um, so it can, feed off of the interest and
Awesome.
go year after year. So that's pretty exciting.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Yeah. What else? What you got?
Let's see. What other trainings and how are you planning to prepare until the 82 days?
I sometimes get out some maps.
I was about to say you're probably the planning the practice, so that helps.
Yeah. Although, right. So we have the Labor Day practice social weekend coming up here in the St. George area, but I organize it with a group of a couple of the rebels. Laura Wanless, Tara Lynn, Peter Wright, and Nina Barlow are all instrumental in helping me get it all arranged and
Hmm.
organized. And this year, though, we are hoping that two of our husbands, my husband Rob and then Laura's husband Britt, are actually going to pick the checkpoints for us. So I will be able to go in, same as you, with no knowledge of where the checkpoints are. So
That'll be
that would be
exciting.
pretty fun. Yeah, yeah. I'm hoping that it all works out. The details haven't been all ironed out yet. But hopefully, yeah, I need that to happen in the next like 4 weeks before I leave town. So, but that's
Exciting.
really exciting. This year, Nina and I worked together on the maps and the areas that we're going to be in, and we have 3 maps, a
Three
brand new
this year?
area, 3 maps this year to include a brand new area, which I'm pretty excited about. Um, so, and we'll do all the normal stuff. Do some sand, do some dirt desert roads, enduros.
Show up
I
on
think this
Friday,
year,
get
because of our 3 maps, we'll have on route enduros and on time enduros, so that'll be fun. Yeah, so the general flow will be show up at a place to be determined Friday, pick up all of your paperwork Saturday, close to sunrise, show up at a starting point, chase checkpoints. This year, we're trying to make them very long checkpoints with some options for more advanced teams and easy outs for teams that are maybe a little bit slower or just aren't ready for the super long days.
hmm
But yeah, basically that's it. And then Sunday evening, anybody that's still in town is welcome over to my house. But other than that, Friday will be the big social, and then Sunday I'll have people here for something casual with some everybody bringing some finger foods.
That'll be
But
fun.
other than that, not a lot of like last year we tried to do a big dinner, but I didn't feel like it was that successful. So people were kind of tired and some wanted to leave town. So
Yeah.
we're gonna do it opposite this year.
Yeah, I think you're giving them the option and it's great. I think just having the opportunity to
Mhm.
practice. Also, for me and Holly, it's a place that like she's never been to, right? So it's like
Mm.
real practice for us rather than, if you go to a certain area like Ridgecrest and all these places that the rally is known to have traveled to or been to, that can create some familiarity as far as the roads go and stuff. So this puts people out of their element. And I think it's good for you to have those longer days so you can
Yeah.
push some of the rookies too that aren't sure what's going to be expected. And maybe on Saturday they can take it a little easier, and Sunday if they want to they can go longer, and then that way they can see it.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm pretty excited. It's fun. I have worked with Nina and we picked a few checkpoints together that are like pretty spectacular sites in the area. So we hope to find something fun to look at least.
Is Viva Chicken a checkpoint?
No, not this year. You already know where that is.
Yes. I like Viva
No,
Chicken.
I will list it as a place that some people should eat if they've never been because it is my favorite restaurant ever.
Yeah.
Um, you were here for what, 10 days and we went twice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was really
It's my
good.
favorite restaurant ever. And it provides me with 2 meals because I only eat half when I'm there and half the
Same.
next day. It's great.
Same.
Um, but yeah, no, so I'm really excited about adding a third map this year. The other 2 maps are mostly the same, slightly different. But there's plenty of area on those 2 maps we've already done that we didn't do yet. So, like I
Awesome.
said, I'm very excited. I'm very excited.
Yeah.
We do have a Facebook group. I think it's called Labor Day Weekend in St. George. I know, super creative. Um, but if you are planning to come to the weekend, I ask that you add into that group. That's where I'm
Yeah.
trying to get my official head count because maps cost money and we don't want to print more
Yeah.
maps than we're going
Labor
to
Day in
need.
St. George.
There you go.
Okay.
Um, so yeah, go to that. You have to be added in by an admin because it's a private group, but there you go. You can search it. Um, yeah, I'm super excited about that this year.
And have you done Sand Mountain training before with Nina?
Yes, I have.
Okay. Is that basically like her normal like Glamis weekend training where you get the maps and like maybe minus the classroom?
Um, is it like Glamis? It's a little, yes. I think it's a little more casual than Glamis because it's shorter.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so Glamis is well, the full Glamis is like 7 days, and this year they
Mm-hmm.
added Rebelle U into the beginning of it, and so it was like 10 days or something. And Sand Mountain is only 3.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but last year we did dunes, we did an enduro. It's a nice little crash course.
Okay.
And it's a Nina course, so whoever shows up, like you get to practice at the level you bring.
Yeah.
So
I'm ready to
yeah, that's
practice.
good. Tara Lynn and I went up together last year and got there a little bit late. And while we were trying to find everybody, literally the first 5 minutes we were in the sand, we got stuck. So it's an honest complex. It's not nearly as large as Glamis, but the big dune in the middle is very big.
Very
So
large.
yeah, it's a lot of fun. I should be there this year.
I'm excited to go. I've never been there, obviously. I hear there's
Yeah,
nothing in Fallon, but we'll see.
there's this little place which actually is what Rob's favorite place to eat, and it's called the Middlegate Station, and it's a little bit of a
Oh,
dive bar, but it's pretty close to it.
that's where the guys ate.
Yeah, because that's Rob's
Okay.
favorite place to eat. Like anytime Rob passes Middlegate Station, he stops and has a burger. Um, because And it is a good burger. I ate there.
Okay.
I've eaten there plenty of times with Rob, and then we ate there last year, once while we were at Sand Mountain.
Oh, awesome. I'm gonna go
Mhm.
because I was
Yeah.
like, it's just sand. I'm surprised we have a place to stay. So,
Yeah. Also at the Middlegate station, I know last year it was a thing. I don't know about this year. I didn't have Rob check while he was there, but you could pay $5 and take a shower. They have like
oh,
one or two showers there.
are they
So,
nice showers?
they are the type of showers that you find in a bar in the middle of nowhere. When you're dirty, anything is a nice shower. Compared to my home shower, it's not quite on the same level, I will say. But it's a good shower. It's an honest shower for $5. And
That's
if
fine.
you don't have a towel, I think they even rent a towel.
I think that's too much.
If you didn't have one though, I think it's $1, and if I didn't have a towel, it would be better than trying to dry off with my shirt.
I mean, everything dries really fast out there.
This is true. This is true.
Oh my
But
gosh.
anyways,
Are
Middlegate
you
Station.
are you
Put on my
planning
list.
on are you planning so you're not planning on getting there early to Mammoth? Are you planning anything once you get there? Are you gonna get a massage before you leave? Or are you
No, no.
no?
From my days of marathoning, I don't do anything on quote race day that I've not practiced. So there's no way that I would do anything
No,
out
no,
of
no,
the
no, no. At
ordinary.
Mammoth before the rally even starts.
Yeah. No, I'm not getting a massage. I
Okay,
don't get them
okay,
regularly. There's no way
okay.
I would like get a massage before an important event and not know like how my body is going to react or respond.
Okay,
Plus
fair enough.
I don't get massages. So I don't get massages at altitude. Like I don't know, is that a thing? Does it bother you?
It didn't
So
bother me last
also,
year.
yeah, okay, well, I don't relate. So the answer is no. I'm not doing anything out of the ordinary. I like to keep my life as regular as possible going into the start of the rally. Yeah.
Okay.
That comes from like my running days. You were a runner. These people, they will like, get brand new shoes and never wear them until marathon day. Like, what are you thinking? Or like get a new
Yeah.
snack and not know how it's going to affect their stomach.
Yeah. I
Mm.
don't know. Massage for me is not that.
Well, you did it last year, so it's normal for you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Mm-mm. Yeah. And no, like I said before, I like to go into rally days as fresh as possible. I don't like to do anything that's going to wear me out or tire me out or like stress my brain.
Yeah.
I like to be
Yeah.
fresh, fresh, fresh.
Yeah.
And then again, like I said, I can get there. I think it's like 8 hours. It's not that bad.
Yeah. Are you going to do any more practices with Steph this year before the rally?
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
going to Sand Mountain.
Okay, perfect.
So in August. So I'll meet her there and then she'll be here for the Labor Day weekend.
Okay.
Um so we will get some time together there and then potentially something else we have set up in September that we haven't firmed up.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah.
82 days. I can't even fathom that. I feel like there's so much time to but then there's not so much time. Like it's that crunch time at the end where it's like you got to hurry up and do all these things, but then like there's you still have some time. Don't
Yeah.
overpack.
You have a little bit of time to start getting your ducks in a row, but if a duck is hard to find, it could be getting tight.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah. Yep.
So,
I went out into my Jeep yesterday, and just like went through some things and was kind of because I'm just wanting to clean it and for St. George or for Sand Mountain whenever we get there, so that way we can go ahead and kind of line things up for me and Holly. So I'm excited. I'm excited for this year.
yeah. This will be the first year that I meet my teammate at the starting line because
Mm.
where Steph is leaving from and where I leave from, it doesn't make sense for her to come and get me and go.
Mm.
So
Well,
I'll
you're
just
meeting
meet
in
her there.
Mammoth, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But usually, like, I meet my teammate before and we get in the car and drive together. Like, I
Oh,
pack
okay.
all of my stuff at my house into the vehicle and then we drive up together. So I'll have to take my stuff up,
Yeah.
and then we'll pack once we get there.
Well, this will be the first for me too. Because last year me
Yeah.
and Danielle rode out together, and this year, Holly's going to be flying in and doing
Hmm.
all that. So fun times. Hopefully, we don't forget anything.
That's what lists are for.
It'll be what it'll be.
Yeah. Are you worried about the extra stage this year?
No, no,
No. And
no.
they
I
said
don't.
yesterday, huh? Go ahead.
I was just gonna say I like to play the game of like what's gonna be this year. I like to do all that. But does it bother me? Does it affect me? Does it cause me losing sleep? No. It's
Yeah.
gonna come one way or the other. You just have to know what you know. You know.
Yeah. One of the things I was wondering about is because they have still 3 base camps. So I was wondering if they might give us like a double marathon, like 2 self camp nights. And then when you fuel, because they would have to give you fuel, they would also
Hmm.
give you an opportunity for more food and water, which would be the barrier to not being able to stay out for 2 nights on your own. But
Hmm.
they said last night that there were 2 marathons, and a marathon was defined as 2 days and 1 night on course. So
Yeah.
I'm thinking, no,
Yeah.
nothing is ever set in stone. Like, just because she said that doesn't mean I am like hook, line, and sinker believing it. But it's seeming like, no, that's not going to be an option.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it would be cool I know it's a lot of work for the staff and Emily and the cooks and everything to have to physically move basically a town to another
Yeah.
location. And so, like, coming from the overland world, I'm okay with like marathon nights are great. Like, I slept in my vehicle and I'm going to sleep in my vehicle again. Like, I don't set up my tent, I don't do any of that. I pop up in the morning and I move seats back and then I'm good to go. And, that kind of thing. But some people
Yeah.
aren't like that, so it's not as easy for them. And
Yeah.
then last year, marathon night, some people had ants and other issues. And
Yeah.
Danielle, the last night in her tent, she had a really bad night of sleep because of the wind. So,
That can happen at base camp too. The last base
oh
camp had
yeah,
that windstorm. That
I
was
slept.
horrible.
I slept in my goggles that last night because the sand was just swirling around in my tent. So,
Yeah. I didn't. I actually didn't expect it to be cold, so I only brought my rumple out of the car, and so I actually borrowed a sleeping bag from Michelle Kirby, who was nice enough to loan me. She somehow ended up with 2 in her tent, and I had none. So she loaned me one of hers,
oh my
which is
gosh, I didn't
very
know
sweet
that.
of her. Yes. Because I didn't think it was gonna be that cold, and then that freak storm came in and was, like, blowing like crazy, and it got pretty chilly. I
Hmm.
I probably could have survived with just my rumple, but I was very thankful for her generosity to loan me an extra sleeping bag.
So you blown a tourniquet at the beginning, and then you got the sleeping bag. Like you had that karma returned back to you. So yeah,
That's true.
yeah.
I just realized I put my phone on do not disturb, but my children ring through, and I don't know how to fix this problem.
You turn your phone off.
Can't can't do that. Anyways, I'll have to fix that for future future endeavors.
Are you doing
Um,
anything different for the rally this year as far as like, are you taking anything that's a little bit special? Are you going to journal this year?
no,
You decided not, you're not going to journal?
I would like to journal, but reality is I probably won't. And we had this discussion of making like custom journals that were
Hmm.
easy, like they had prompts and you just had to fill them in. Like looking back at my other rallies, like what are things that I would like to write down at night and then making a
Right.
prompt. Well,
Right.
it turns out it's really not that easy to make a custom journal, and I don't have the skill. I don't have enough skill to make it worth my time that I would have to put into it.
Yeah.
So sadly, that won't be happening. And I think probably I won't be journaling. I will take a book and I will write down a few notes, but journaling, like Liz would sit and journal for like 30 minutes at a time.
Hmm.
And sometimes she would have her journal out, and I was like, all right, I can do this. And I would get my journal out and I would literally like write 2 sentences, and then I'd be looking around like, I don't know what else to write. Like I don't know. So probably
Yeah,
not.
I'm journaling. I'm gonna do it again this year. It was really helpful
Yeah.
last year with my feelings and the day's recaps and to be able to read it.
Yeah.
Not surprisingly, I did not journal the last day, which is probably the day I should have journaled the most. But
It was a late day.
yeah, it was a
Yeah.
late day. But yeah, so I'm definitely gonna journal.
Yeah. I might take like a GoPro. I usually take a GoPro with me, but I might talk to the GoPro and like vlog journal and not like
Hmm.
write journal. I think I could get somewhere with that.
You should try that.
Yeah.
I
I
know,
might
like
try
we
that.
discussed with Mandy, she's given up caffeine. So you don't do,
Yeah.
are you giving up coffee?
No. I don't like I applaud people that think that it doesn't have a place in their life, but for me like it I don't know. Sometimes I cut back on my coffee, but I never give up on my coffee.
Yeah.
I like it. It's not only like yes, I admit the caffeine is probably an addiction. And I fully admit that. But it's also like it's how I wake up in the morning.
Hmm. It's part of your
It's just
routine.
yeah, it's emotionally part of my day.
Yeah. So
So
that's like journaling to me.
yeah.
So yeah.
And I don't put in like I don't put in sugar. I put in a little bit of cream just to cool it down, and if cream's not available, I drink it black. So
Hmm.
like it's not like it's affecting my dietary needs or anything like
Yeah.
that. So
I just realized
no.
I still have to go shopping for the gala. There's that
Same.
too.
I ordered one dress and I have to return it because I don't like it.
What are we
Yeah.
thinking? Are we thinking casual at Pirates Cove? Is there a color scheme since it's the 10th year?
No, there was talk about a color scheme, but I don't think that ever came together.
Hmm.
But whatever I wear compared to what you wore last year will always be casual. I have a very strict standard when I pick what I wear. Can I use a porta-john in it easily
Yeah.
without it touching any parts of the porta-john? And there's no way I could do that in the dress that you wore. So
Oh, I
my dress
did.
will
I just hacked it
always
all.
be more casual.
Yeah, I hacked it up and I mean it wasn't pretty and I'm sure it touched. It's fine.
No,
That's
I would
probably
have to burn my dress.
well, I haven't worn it since, so there's that.
Yeah.
It was not
Yeah.
a dress that I'm gonna wear. Like that is like the gala, like she tells you to wear something that makes you feel like $1,000,000. I did.
Mhm. There you go. You nailed it
Done.
then. You understood the assignment.
Yeah. It
Yeah.
wasn't you don't have to wait it's like not you don't have to buy it and wear it again, but oh, I'm excited. I don't know. I think I'm gonna go with blue just because the rally's blue. So
Yeah. There was talk of everybody wearing blue, but like I said, I don't think that came to
mhm.
fruition. And let's face it, I'm going to wear black.
I know. I think I'm gonna wear blue just because I also had a hat made by Rory, and so I really want to wear that hat too.
Yeah. I wore a hat 2 galas ago, and that worked out really well because my
Hmm.
hair was this weird, like pink color by accident. And it was in really bad condition. And so the hat just was like, I didn't really have to worry a lot about my hair.
Hmm.
I actually enjoyed wearing the hat.
Yeah. And
So,
isn't it Stephanie that helps do the tent decorations? Okay.
hmm
Her did you see her dress last year at the gala?
I didn't go to the gala,
Oh, that's
so I
right.
didn't see
So
it.
so she spray painted her like she made her own dress, but she had spray painted it that morning. Like it was that woman is amazing. I'll
Oh,
show you
yeah.
a picture of it later. But it's just
And she
had
has
a compass on it and it was just like art.
so much style. Yeah.
Yeah.
So much style. There goes my phone again.
Those dang kids. It's fine. Be like, it's
It's
fine.
great.
I'm doing a live broadcast. It's fine.
It's fine. It really is fine. I don't mind. Um, anyways, yeah. So I'm thinking black. I was trying to find something a little more tropical,
Oh yeah.
but I'm having a really hard time. So now
Can
I'm
you find
thinking,
black and tropical?
yeah, black with flowers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. but what I'm saying is I tried to go tropical and I don't think I can find what my mind is looking for. So probably just
Yeah.
gonna wear a black dress of some shape or form, probably out of my closet. Let's just be real.
You always have goals, and then, just 82 days out, you start realizing, nope.
Well, like 90 days out, I looked online for like hours and I just like, ugh, I need to
I
go to
don't,
stores and touch stuff and try it on.
I don't start until maybe a month out.
Yeah.
I will go to stores, so I
Yeah.
will find
I'll have
something.
to go. I have to go to stores.
Yeah.
What else did I learn? Oh, last year they did say this is the last year for the 2015 helmets.
Mm-hmm.
After this, you have to upgrade.
Yeah.
So mine is a 2015. So this will be the last year, which is good. My helmet smells really bad. Yeah.
Have you been not put like any deodorant in there?
No.
No.
You spray it with deodorant?
Well, no, just there's deodorizers for helmets.
Oh. Uh-uh. Maybe I should check into that. I still need to take all the stickers off my helmet from last year.
Yeah. Yeah, I need
I
to.
put it
I've got Holly's
I,
helmet, so I've got to
mm,
fix all that.
I put my helmet in my rally box, and the other day I was looking for something and I took it out and I was like, "Oh no, I didn't take the stickers off yet."
Make you a
Hmm.
list of what you got to do.
I have lots of lists. I
So, are
like
you excited
lists.
about the Land Rover, about the cush seats, and
It is very comfortable,
do you
I
require
must
any?
say.
Do you like to get in there and like have like your like cockpit of like this is where I'm going to have things as far as the navigator goes, or can you just basically jump into any vehicle and you're like good to go?
I mean, I've this will be my fourth vehicle I've rallied in, and I train in different vehicles, so I'm pretty good. I learned a trick last year from Nina and Tara Lynn, and they use just thick rubber bands on the visor,
Hmm.
um, because they're not able to physically alter their vehicles in any permanent manner, so they have a lot of like temporary fixes
Hmm.
for things, which is great. And so, literally, like a couple rubber bands, I'm usually pretty good. But
Hopefully they don't slap
um,
you in the face.
Steph's boyfriend, Stan, is really good with 3D printing. And so last year he had printed this thing that Velcroed onto the dash and it could like
Hmm.
hold your pens. And I think you could magnet a calculator to it. I think he had last year. So she and I talked about that and kind of customized one that would work for me this year. So I think he's working on that. And that would be kind of nice because I do lose my pens. No matter what car I'm in, I lose my pens
Yeah, you just
and
don't
my
want to lose
rulers.
the rulers. That's the big deal.
I lose them all the time. I probably lose like 4 a year. Steph was just cleaning out her vehicle, like a really good clean out, for the first time like a week ago since we trained last, and she was like, "Hey, do you have your plotter, or is this has got to be yours?" And I was like, "Oh, maybe. I don't know. I have another one here." So I'm already losing stuff in her vehicle.
It's fine.
And that's exciting. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, and I like a very clean cockpit, so I don't like a lot of clutter.
Yeah, I don't either. I'm excited to be able to have that clean space. And that's why we have the drawer system in the back. Is everything's tucked away underneath in the drawers. I can't
Yeah.
handle if you open a vehicle and you see things falling out or if you see things packed to the very top.
Yeah. The
I'm like, there's
year
there's meetings for people like that.
the year Chris and I were in the Bronco, we took 2 spares, and the second spare we put inside and we pushed it all the way up against the front seats to keep the weight in the center of the vehicle. And what that did effectively is limit the space behind my seat. And almost every time I opened my door, my stuff would fall out, and that was very annoying. And I wasn't quite ever able to fix it on the rally, and so that is a requirement of mine going forward with all other teammates, is that when I open my door, my stuff doesn't fall out onto the ground.
Yep.
So I did learn something that year that while I can let a bunch of things go, that was like one of the things that just drove me insane. Cause like my
Yeah.
bag would dump over and my pens would all fall out or, because I wouldn't close my bag up or
Yeah.
anyways.
Yeah.
So yeah. I like the storage to be nice, but
It has to be for
I don't
me.
know.
And everything has to
Yeah.
go back where it came from. Because that way you know where it's going and where you can get it out.
Mhm. For me, that might not happen like in the heat of the day, but in the afternoon, everything like once we get back, everything kind of gets put away where it belongs, and I take all the trash
Yeah.
out for the day and stuff like that. I
Yeah.
don't like to have a bunch of trash building up in the car.
I hope they keep the snacks prior to the dinner at base
I
camp. That was
know.
really nice.
It was nice. They were good too.
Yeah, I can't imagine what it would have been like if it wasn't like that. Because that's the only experience I have of that. And so
Yeah.
everybody talked to, I can't, because I was hungry. And then I was like, oh, there's something
Yeah.
to snack on. That was great.
You either remember to bring your own snacks out of the car or you starve until
Hmm.
dinner is prepared.
Basically, it's fun.
Yeah. Those were your choices. Mhm.
You time your snack or
So,
your last meal in your vehicle well.
yeah, I tend to eat less and less as the day goes on, I think, because it gets like the stakes, I feel like they get higher later in the day. If you're having like a nice clean day, like the stakes get higher.
Yeah,
But
especially as the week goes on too.
yeah, for sure. All right. I mean,
Awesome.
I think we've covered all the things. It's been just under an hour. We had a
Yeah.
couple people, even though this was a
Well,
pop-up live. We thank everybody for joining us.
yeah, it was fun. It
And
was a blast. Thanks, Lisa and
yeah,
Angela, for commenting.
I know, right? Loyal listeners. Um, all right, but I think that's it. I think we're gonna sign off and we'll do this again next week.
Sounds good.
Oh,
I'll be here.
what else was I gonna say? Oh, after our break of our little break in podcasts, we have a lot of podcasts lined up, and so we're pretty excited. I think we're gonna bring 2 to 3 a week, maybe 2 recorded with guests, and then 1 try to do a live thing every week. We'll see how that goes, but hopefully, you guys are ready for
Rolling
some
them out.
podcasts because we got it all lined up.
I'm ready.
All right. That's it. We'll see you guys later.
All right.
Bye.
See ya.